Mako kapo o kahonu lai. I hali umei ko mako leo aloha lai. Au he avalena.
We're standing here in Kakuloa in an ancient kaloloi. These are terraces for the taro plant. You know, the difference between something thriving and something just surviving all depends on the flow of water. These taro lo'is here, we see that are receiving water from the Kahawai, the river, via these awai, these arteries that were cut into this area that not only feed this lo'i, but continue to flow through this lo'i into the next lo'i. You see, everything's connected here. What an example, what a graphic illustration of living water.
The first time I stepped foot in there was just this idea of what you want church to be. Mm-hmm. And that was it. People were praising, people were dancing, people were happy, and people were seriously loving the Lord. I mean, you could see it. I thought, man, this is right here next to our house. Is that cool or what, you know?
Living Way Church Maui is just an awesome, kind of like an ohana, a family.
I learned a lot, you know, from Auntie Bev, from Pastor, from his kids, you know.
We really have a great kahu that cares for his flock.
Just watching them as a family, you know, how they handle things, you know. They always put God first.
He's just a real easy, approachable, you know, pastor.
My dad is a pretty nuts guy.
He's just so funny.
He laughs a lot.
But when he laughs, it just makes it a lot more funnier, you know.
he just is a really animated pastor.
And my pastor loves to barbecue, so you know we always have the grind down.
I never had barbecues like that ever, even with my own family. I mean, like, you know, we don't fight. You know, it's just enjoying each other's company, you know, and that's one thing that I love.
The church has been such a blessing because the people are real.
My church family at Living Way is just so amazingly available.
We, you know, have our challenges, you know, and it's all shared, you know. It's all known, you know. Everybody knows that we have our challenges and we have our sins and we bear our crosses, and you know, and I think that just makes it so much more personal.
I'm just glad that I can help others, young adults, young moms, you know, struggling with the same thing, and just letting them know that there is hope and God is there. You know, in every way, we serve one another.
There's a bunch of ministries that our church is involved in.
We have a worship team, media team, and a sound team.
Hula ministry.
We also have a real good drama ministry.
A nursery.
Ushers, greeters.
One of them that we do is a couples ministry.
We got all these ministries for people to exercise their gifts.
Every day there's something available for us to plug into.
Kahu does Bible study.
We have Covenants class, Old Testament survey.
Care groups.
And there's a women's Bible study that we do on Fridays.
The church is always open, you know, which is cool because no other place is like that, you know.
Our church is basically the light of Wailuku. We reach out to everyone in Wailuku town and Maui. Everyone knows everybody, and everyone knows Pastor Greg.
You know, just like the water from the Kahawai flows in, watering each lo'i, we believe that we cannot stay stagnant. We have to be not only receive fresh water from God, but to be channels of blessings and channels of God's love and channels of God's kindness. And so as God's presence flow through us to each one of the families, we grow together. I'm so honored as a pastor to see the families not only being fed and being watered in our church, but we see our families watering other churches and watering other people. And I'm just so blessed to be the pastor of this great church.